They tore down my family fence without warning. They called it a community improvement. A week later, that same HOA was trending online for all the wrong reasons. When I bought my parents' old lake house, the first thing I wanted to protect was the cedar fence my grandfather built 40 years ago. Every nail in it was a piece of family history. So when I came home from work one Friday and found that fence gone, sawdust still in the grass, I froze. A cluster of HOA volunteers stood in my yard, laughing with their phones out. And leading them? Karen, the HOA president herself, wearing a neon vest like she ran a construction crew. "Community improvement project," she said proudly. "That fence violated Color Code 3B. I stared at her. That fence was on my property line. She shrugged. "We voted. It had to go." Instead of yelling, I pulled out my phone and hit record. I filmed everything. Their faces, the truck license plates, even Karen's clipboard with the HOA property header on it. That night, I posted a calm clip to the neighborhood group. "Fence removed without permission. Proof attached." Within an hour, the video had 600 views. The HOA removed the post. I re-uploaded it, this time to TikTok. The next morning, I called the county property office. The clerk pulled up the parcel map and said 8 words that changed everything. That fence was never on HOA land. 2 hours later, a county inspector came by, measured the stakes, and handed Karen a citation for property destruction and trespassing. Her face went blank as the neighbors she'd once bullied stood by recording. But the best part? When the story hit local news that evening, the footage of Karen ordering the teardown aired right next to the inspector's report and my grandfather's original deed. The headline read, "HOA destroys private property. Homeowner's video goes viral." By Monday, the HOA board held an emergency meeting. Their apology sounded more like damage control. They offered to rebuild the fence and pay for the damage, but it was too late. The clip had hit 1 million views. People were tagging news outlets saying, "This is what real justice looks like." A week later, the new fence stood taller, stronger, and shinier than ever. A small brass plate on it reads, "Rebuilt with truth, paid for by HOA mistakes." Every time I walk past it, I don't just see wood, I see proof that sometimes quiet revenge speaks the loudest.